Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Today we will make this top. It is made with 2 squares. Here's how it looks from the back. I made the 2 squares with cotton yarn leftovers that I had from previous projects. Let's get started with the 2 squares. Start by making a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your pointer and then clockwise around your thumb. From the bottom up, go through the loop and pull the yarn through. Then you can hold it with your finger and make a chain. Start round 1. Make 16 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make 16 single crochet into the ring. Now you can pull your ring tight, and I also tied a new color on, and I can slide that color down and start my new round with a new color. Make a slip stitch into the first single crochet and start round 2. Chain 3 for the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more for the chain space. Then skip a stitch and make a double crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet, and do that all the way around. I've made 8 chain spaces. I chained 2 and I will slip stitch into the first chain space and start round 3. Chain 4 for the treble crochet. Then yarn over twice and make 2 more treble crochet into the same chain space. 1 and 2, so we have 3 trebles in the chain space. Chain 2 and then make 3 trebles into the next chain space. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2 and make 3 trebles into the chain space. Chain 2 and make 3 trebles into the chain space. So all together we will have 8 groups with 3 trebles and a chain space of 2. At the end of the round I chain 2 and I will make a slip stitch with a new color into the 4th chain and start round 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first treble, then yarn over twice into the same stitch, make a second treble crochet. Into the next stitch, make also 2 trebles, 1 and 2, and into the 3rd stitch make 2 trebles, 1 and 2, then chain 2 and then repeat. Make 2 trebles into every of the 3 treble crochet. Two trebles into the first treble, 2 trebles into the second treble, and 2 trebles into the 3rd treble. Chain 2 and repeat. 6 trebles, 2 in each treble with a chain of 2 in between. I will finish round 4. I made 2 chains and now we'll slip stitch into the 4th chain and start round 5. Chain 3, make an unfinished treble crochet into the next stitch, yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, pull through, then pull through 2 loops twice, 1 and 2. You have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over twice, make another unfinished treble into the next stitch, pull through once and twice through 2 loops. Then you have 3 loops on the hook, and another unfinished treble, pull through, then pull through 2 loops once, twice. You have 4 loops on the hook, and another unfinished treble, pull through 2 loops once, twice. You have 5 loops, and then a last time, pull through 2 and through 2. Now you have 6 loops on the hook, pull through all 6, then close off with a chain. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a single crochet into the chain space of 2. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then repeat 6 trebles together. Yarn over twice, go into the first stitch, pull through 2 and through 2. You have 2 loops on the hook, then do it again into the next stitch, pull through 2 and 2, 3 loops on the hook, and again. You have 4 loops on the hook and another unfinished treble, pull through 2 and 2, 5 loops on the hook and through 2. And 2, 6 loops on the hook, and now you have 7 loops on the hook. Pull through all 7, close off, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the chain space, make a single crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make the unfinished treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times with 7 loops on the hook. Pull through all loops, close off, chain 5, make a single crochet in the chain space, chain 5, and then make the 6 combined treble crochets again. At the end of round 5, I made a chain of 5. I put a new color on, and now I make a slip stitch in that combined stitch. Right where all the stitches meet, make a slip stitch. And start round 6. Chain 1, and into that same stitch, into that combined stitch, make a single crochet. Now single crochet 6 around the chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then go to the other chain of 5 and single crochet 6 around that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then go on top of the combined stitch again where all the stitches come together and make a single crochet. Then single crochet 6 around the first chain of 5, then single crochet 6 around the second chain of 5, and single crochet into that combined stitch. So 6 single crochet around the first chain, 6 around the second, and a single crochet on top. I made my 6 single crochets around the chain of 5, and now I will make a slip stitch into the single crochet that we made into that combined stitch. And start round 7. Now we will make 3 trebles, chain 4 for the first treble, then make 2 more trebles into that single crochet. 1 and 2. So now we have 3 including the chain. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then between those 6 singles make 4 treble crochet. Go right in between those 6 singles on the left and the right, and into that space make 4 treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the single crochet we made on top of the combined stitch and make 3 treble crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in between those 6 single crochet, make the 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go on top and make 3 treble crochet, chain 4, and then make 4 treble crochet in between the 6 singles. So it's always 3 trebles, chain 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4 with a chain of 4 in between. At the end of round 7, I chain 4, I switch color again, and I make a slip stitch into the 4th chain and start round 8. We will make 3 doubles into the 3 trebles, chain 3 for the first double, and then make 2 more doubles into the next stitches. 1 and 2. So now we have 3 trebles with the 3 doubles into every chain space of 4. Make 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have 4 trebles, so we make 4 doubles. Into each treble make 1 double. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then make 4 doubles into the chain space, 3 doubles into the trebles, 4 doubles into the chain space, and 4 doubles where the 4 trebles is. So 4 doubles where the 4 trebles are, 3 doubles where the 3 trebles are, and all the chain spaces get 4 double crochet. Finish round 8 with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and start round 9. Chain 1 and then go back a little bit to the right of the chain of 3 and make a single crochet. Chain 3, skip 3 stitches and make a single crochet between the 2 doubles. Chain 3, skip 3 and make a single crochet between the 3rd and the 4th double and make that all the way around. Chain 3, skip 3 and make a single crochet. We'll finish round 9. I made a chain of 3 and now in this chain space I will make a slip stitch and start round 10. In round 10 we will make 4 trebles into each chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains for the first treble, then 2, 3 trebles, 4 trebles. Then go to the next chain space and make 4 trebles into that chain space. Make 3 more to get 4 trebles into each chain space. At the end of the round, skip the chain and make a slip stitch to the first treble, and also make a slip stitch into the next stitch, and start round 11. Chain 3 for the double and chain 2 more for the chain space, and into the same stitch between the 2nd and 3rd treble make a double, so we're making V-stitches in this round. Go to your next block of 4. In between the second and the third treble, make a double crochet, 2 chains, and a double crochet into the same stitch between the second and the third treble. Go to your next group of 4. In between the second and the third treble, make a double, 2 chains, and a double between the second and the third. Then go to your next block of 4. Between the second and the third, make the V-stitch, a double, 2 chains, and a double. At the end of round 11, make a slip stitch into the V-stitch and start round 12. In round 12, we'll make treble crochets again, chain 4, then make 2 more treble crochets into the V-stitch, and we will alternate between 3 trebles and 5 trebles. So in one V-stitch we will make 3. So I made my 3, then in the next V-stitch I will make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then make 3 again into the next V-stitch and 5 again in the next V-stitch, always alternating 3, 5, 3, 5 all the way around. At the end of round 12, make a slip stitch into the 4th chain and start round 13. Chain 1, then go back a little bit and make a single crochet to the right side of the chain. Where we made 3 trebles, we will make 3 chains, 1, 2, 3 chains, and a single crochet between the 3 and the 5 trebles. Where we made 5 trebles, we make 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet between the 5 and the 3 trebles. Then here our 3, we chain 3, single crochet in between, then we make 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, because here 5 trebles, so chain 3 where there are 3 trebles, and chain 5 where there are 5 trebles, and then single crochet in between. Finish round 13 with a slip stitch into the single crochet. And start round 14. In round 14 we will make our corners. Here's the beginning of our round. Put your first marker into the chain space of 3. Then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chain spaces into the 10th chain space. That's a chain space of 3. Put the marker. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chain spaces into the 10th. That's the chain space of 3. Put a marker. And then count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and into the 10th it's a chain space of 3. Put the marker, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces, and in the 10th is your first marker. So the markers are in the 10th space, leaving us 9 spaces in between each marker. We divided our circle up into 40 spaces. 4 times 10, here are the 10 spaces, and these are the stitches we have to make 4 times into each of these spaces. We will start with space 1. That's where our marker is in the chain space of 3. Make a slip stitch to start, and we have to make 4 trebles, so we have to start with 4 chains. And then 3 more trebles into that chain space, so we get our 4 trebles. 2, 3, and 4. Now we have to make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it says in the second space make 4 trebles, so move to your next space and make 4 trebles as well. And that's our first corner. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we move to chain space 3 and 4, and it says 4 doubles into 3 and 4 doubles into 4, so we can do that all together. Make 4 doubles into the third chain space, 2, 3, 4, then move to the next chain space and also make 4 doubles, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain space 5, make 4 half doubles. Move to your next chain space and make 4 half doubles, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain space 6 and 7 both get 4 single crochets, so make 4 single crochets into the next chain space, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then the next chain space 7, also 4 singles, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then chain space 8, make 4 half doubles into chain space 8, 1, 2, so we're working our way back to the corner and everything is in reverse, 3 half doubles and 4. That leaves us 2 spaces, and here's our next marker. Space 9 and 10 get 4 doubles, 4 doubles each. So we make 4 doubles in chain space 9, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 doubles into the last chain space 10. And then we start again with chain space 1. This is where our next marker is. Chain space 1, make the 4 trebles, and you can start of course now with a treble because we're in the middle of the round. Make the 4 trebles into the chain space 1. Then chain 3, make 4 trebles into chain space 2. Then make 4 doubles into chain space 3, 4 doubles into chain space 4, 4 half doubles into chain space 5, and chain space 6 and 7. 6 and 7 get 4 single crochets in 6 and 4 single crochets in 7. Chain space 8, make 4 half doubles, and chain space 9 and 10 make 4 doubles into each space. And then you're at your next corner where you can repeat again with the 4 trebles, 3 chains and 4 trebles into the second chain space. So go around and in each space make these stitches. As you can see, our corners are coming along. I finished my 4 doubles and now I will make a slip stitch into the 4th chain and start round 15. In round 15 we will make the same stitches as in round 14. Chain 4 for the treble. Where there's a treble we will make a treble, so we have 3 more. So we make 3 more trebles. 1, 2 and 3. Into the chain space we will increase our corner. Make 2 trebles, 3 chains and 2 trebles into the chain space. 2 trebles, 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and 2 trebles into the chain space. Then we have 4 trebles. We make 4 trebles into the previous ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have 4 doubles, so we make 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we made more doubles, 4 more, so we have to make 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we made 4 half doubles, so we are making 4 half doubles, and the first one is right here, so you have to go a little bit to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have to make 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 4 more singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we made half doubles, we have to make 4 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then our 4 doubles 2 times, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then make the 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4 trebles. After you made the 4 trebles, you go into the corner and make the 2 trebles, 3 chains and 2 trebles. Then we repeat all of the stitches of the previous round. Where we had doubles, we make doubles, so make 8 doubles. Then make 4 half doubles, 8 singles, so 4 singles and 4 singles, then 4 half doubles, and then 4 doubles again and 4 doubles again. So every previous stitch you make the same exact stitch, and in the corner 2 trebles, 3 chains and 2 trebles. Finish round 15 with a slip stitch into the 4th chain and start round 16. In round 16 we will make all double crochets, chain 3, and then make a double crochet into every stitch. When you get to the corner, make 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles into the chain space. And then continue making doubles into every stitch. At the end of the round, make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Chain 3 and then continue making doubles, and into the corner always make 2 doubles, 3 chains and 2 doubles. I made 7 rounds of double crochet, but you can make more or less. Then I finished my 2nd square, so I have 2 squares with the same measurements, also 7 rows of double crochet, and now we will stitch them together with 2 seams on each side. Put your 2 pieces right side together so the right sides are facing each other and the wrong sides are outside. And then we start at the corner. Start with the 2nd chain on the 1st piece, only the top loop and only the top loop of the 2nd chain on the 2nd piece. And I just make a slip stitch, I just pull my color through. Then I go into the next stitch and only the top loop and the front piece, and the next stitch it's also the chain into the 2nd piece and pull just a slip stitch through all of the loops. Then I go into the top loop into the 1st double and into the first double on the second piece, but only also in the top loop, and make a slip stitch. This is what it looks like on the right side. At the end of the seam I have one more double crochet on the bottom, one more on the top, then my first chain on the bottom and on the top, and the second chain. And this is how the stitch looks on the right side. We finished this seam. Now do the same seam on the other side. For the straps, count 15 stitches, 15 doubles from the left, put your marker in the 16th, count 10, and then to the 11th put the marker, so you have 10 stitches in between the two markers. On the other side the same, count to 15 and to the 16th stitch put your marker, then count 10 and into the 11th stitch put your marker. And I will start my stitch on the right side where my first marker is, and pull the yarn through and make 2 chains, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch make an unfinished double, pull through 2 loops, leave 2 loops on the hook, then make an unfinished double crochet into the next stitch. You have 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3. Into the next 6 stitches make doubles. Then double crochet 3 together again into the next 3 stitches, make unfinished doubles, 2 loops on the hook, 3 loops on the hook, and there's our stitch marker, 4 loops on the hook, pull through all 4, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then turn your work and make doubles into the previous doubles. I made 6 doubles, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn your work, and then go back into that very first double and make the 6 doubles again. Chain 5, turn your work into that same stitch, start making your 6 doubles again. Chain 5, turn your work back and then into the same stitch make the 6 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 5, and then repeat this until your strap is long enough. I finished my strap on the right side with 30 rows, and now you can repeat it on the left side. Where we put the marker, start with the 3 doubles together, then make 6 doubles and again 3 doubles, and then go back and forth the same way we did over here. Now we will attach the straps to the back. I counted 19 spaces or 19 stitches, 19 doubles. In the 19th I put my marker, and into the 24th stitch I put a marker, and the same thing on the left. Count 19 doubles from the corner, 19, put the marker into the 19th and into the 24th stitch. Connect your strap with the first stitch where our marker is. Make a slip stitch, Then go to the next stitch and connect all 6 of the double crochet. Then repeat the same thing on the other side. Start with the marker and then connect it 6 times. Now we will add a border to the bottom of our top. Pull your yarn through the double crochet before the chain space and chain 3. 1, 2, 3 for the double and 1 more chain for the chain space. Go into the right chain space and make a double. Chain 1, make a double into the seam and try to grab 2 pieces of yarn. Chain 1, make a double crochet into the left chain space. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet into the second double crochet, make a double. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, make a double, and make this pattern all the way to the next seam. I'm at my second seam. I'm at my last double into the last double before the chain space. I make a chain into the right chain space, a double crochet, chain 1 into the seam, a double crochet, chain 1 into the left chain space, double crochet, chain 1, skip the first double and then repeat the pattern, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. At the end of the round I chained 1, skip the last stitch and make a slip stitch into the chain space. Start the new round, 1, 2, 3 chains and 1 more chain for the chain space. Then make a double crochet, chain 1, go to the next double crochet and make a double crochet. Chain 1, go to the next double crochet and make a double. And now you can add as many rounds as you'd like. I finished my top with 3 rounds. I hope you had fun making it. I see you next time. Bye bye.